And those sort of models trained on top turn out to be, really accurate.
You guys open source the base model, or you open source the fine-tuned, or both?
We open source the base model, but there's no kind of proprietary reason that we didn't open source the fine-tunes. Like, it's really easy to produce them. And yeah, if anyone wanted one of them, we'd happily share it.
Where does it stand in the spectrum of different tools that folks would use to solve these life sciences problems? There's cell models that are being developed by some, then there's these protein models. Where does this fit?
This kind of landscape of foundation models in biology, it's obviously very new, so it's a bit of an open question, sort of how exactly people are going to find ways to use it and applications for it. Part of what I think is cool is that proteins and RNA and phenotypic expression and everything, all these things sit on top of the DNA. Like, in some sense, the DNA encodes everything because the whole organism comes from the DNA. And so I guess the question would be, and we don't really know yet, is DNA all you need? And with Evo1, we saw some encouraging suggestions that, for example, you can build really good protein structure prediction models out of a DNA foundation model, even if you don't train on a lot of protein structure data. So, but I'd say it's a really exciting time, and it's kind of an open question. And I don't know if you analogize Evo2 to, I don't know whether it's GPT-2 or 3 or something, but I think we're going to see a similar Cambrian explosion of applications over the next couple of years. The thing we're really excited about at ARC is training cell state models and trying to better understand how cells, what causes them to change states. And so we're thinking a lot about that. But the reason the weights are in Hugging Face, and hopefully we'll be surprised in what people do with it.
And Patrick, do you just expect that over time, as Stripe continues to grow, you can just take some of your own excess capital, and other people will do the same and keep funding ARC? And then if there's something that ARC creates or innovates on, if it can generate some amount of money, it would just kind of flow back? Is it meant to be self-sustaining, or is it always just going to be via patronage from successful folks that just want to keep it going?
John and I are, we are ourselves very committed to it, and we're kind of underwriting it in that regard. But, well, one, we're just lucky where there's a growing donor pool of other people supporting it.